Hey everyone, welcome back to the last video for the love series. If you haven't seen the rest of them, click through my channel and you'll see the other videos that I recorded. So I talked about a lot of ways to kind of prepare yourself and reflect on what beliefs you have about love and what your mindset is, or even your own self-image, because if you just work on your self-image, that will resolve most of the other issues. And then obviously if you already have relationships in your life that you would like to improve or welcome into your life, then you could specifically focus on those things next. But it's good to have a foundation of seeing yourself as someone who receives love easily, effortlessly, and just naturally. So it's really about putting your attention and your awareness on the love that already is within you. Because if you don't feel it within you, you're not going to perceive it outside of you. So ultimately, for me, getting ready for the love that I wanted really came down to my beliefs about myself. It really came down to me seeing myself as someone who was deserving, and also understanding my feelings, because I was feeling down and sad and not believing myself and interpreting that as me not being good enough, and also interpreting that as, okay, now I have to dig and search for these beliefs about love and struggle to change them, and literally spend years and years of my life trying to figure out how do I change my mindset. And it was just a whole bunch of things that I thought required so much effort to change, when all you had to do was just focus on love itself. Because you can't focus on being loved and not being loved at the same time. You're always choosing something. And what people don't seem to realize is that they feel like they don't have a choice. But like I said, you can't focus on two thoughts at the same time. So you're either choosing and selecting feeling unloved and, undesirable thoughts and feelings and unappreciated, doubt, fear, whatever emotion, and you can't feel love at the same time as you're doing that. But people have so many definitions of what love is that they might believe that this is all balled up into what love is, or how love is in terms of life or whatever, based on their experiences. So you really have to understand what love means for you, what definitions, interpretations you have, because there could be a lot of assumptions wrapped up into that. And once you start shaking those loose, you're going to understand how you might have been creating different dynamics in your relationships without even realizing it. So it's one thing to become aware of what your beliefs are and your assumptions, but the other thing about getting ready is realizing and deciding that you are ready, because you kind of have to step into this person that feels loved, is lovable, knows their worth, knows their sense of security, and can reassure themselves. Like, if you were the version of you that's just naturally loving, always having good dynamics in relationships, the things that you're struggling with now wouldn't even be any issue. Like, those things don't exist in the version of you who feels loved or has successful loving relationships. The love that you want, there's no doubt and fears that exist. And if they do, you can quickly reassure yourself and recognize, you know what, even though I'm feeling doubt or fear about whatever this is, I know I'm still loved. Like that, these emotions don't affect my knowing and my certainty that I am naturally loved, and just because I exist. Like, I am love itself. I'm an expression of love. That type of confidence is not swayed or changed or anything by, feelings that are just passing in the moment. So it's really your relationship to life, your relationship to all the things that you assume are limitations. In that state, they're not limitations. There are no hindrances or anything that's holding you back from knowing that you are loved. So being ready is just about deciding, I am ready, I am loved. It's about deciding to just focus your attention on things in a loving way so that you reap more benefits from it in that light. So what I would recommend is just don't even worry about whatever negative thoughts or, insecurities or any of that stuff. When you naturally focus on something else, that you can't put your attention on two things at once. So it's literally just putting your attention on being loving and, you know, having that mindset, and naturally the other insecure thoughts will fall away and the experiences will change on their own without you having to struggle, maybe focusing on what other people are doing. No, you get to bring it inward, bring yourself with confidence and reassurance, and you'll see that people will respond to you differently. So what I could say is just whether it's relationships or if it's, you know, money or a car or a house, anything that you want, or just life, your life in general, just think about whatever area of your life that you want to love and have that excitement and passion, and start talking about it to yourself in that way. Like, this is part of the whole manifestation thing that I'm into, but it's also just having positive thinking and working on your mindset. So you could just start very general about how you want to feel about life. I love my life. If you that hasn't been your experience, just start changing your mindset, because if you focus on I love my life, I love my life, I truly enjoy my life, I love feeling passionate about life. If you keep putting your attention on that, you're going to start seeing things start appearing in your life that show you why you love your life. And the same thing if it's partners or a house or a car. I love my relationships with people. I love how easy it is to connect with people. I love how kind people are to me. I love how people treat me like a queen or a king. I love how people treat me the way that I want to be treated. I love how people always appreciate me. I love how I always appreciate others and get the best from them. I love my new home. I love how it feels to drive my new car. I love being excited about life. I love having the passion about life. I love how I think about myself. I love how I feel about myself. I love how everything just works out for me. I love how ready I am for anything that I want. I love how everything that I want just comes to me. I love how naturally easy it is for me to change my mind and believe in myself. I love how good I always feel all the time. I love how in control of my thoughts and feelings I've become. I love how natural and easy it is for me to have everything that I want. Okay, so for the next set of videos, we're going to come back in March to talk about money and success, because I think that's one of the things that people struggle with. If they don't see themselves as capable of doing something, it can be hard to believe in yourself or believe that the future can change. But it just comes down to changing your expectations and your judgments in terms of success, and as well as just having these comparisons or allowing yourself to feel guilty about not doing things in a certain way, and then assuming that there aren't any other possibilities to unfold on the path to your success. But it's really just about being open-minded and giving yourself a break and not panicking when things don't appear to be working out. It's just changing your assumptions and allowing things to take whatever form that they're going to take. But no, the ultimate end result is you still getting what you want no matter what. So that's going to be the end of the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.